Private, get off the tractor. Although that was quite amusing. Remember, today is an official op. Remember, today is an official op, Private, so we're going to be operating under standard roleplay procedures. I'm your commanding officer, Major Chaos. You are Private Wingnut. Although I am seriously debating asking High Command to alter that to Frost. Today we're going to start with a basic training course. This is to make sure that you understand how to operate basic maneuverability and aspects of the game. We're going to start with the obvious, moving around. Excellent. Now we're going to start with the next obvious. Shoot your gun. Excellent. Fire your gun half empty and then reload. Excellent. Throw a non-lethal grenade to your left.
Watch out for the flashbang.
Excellent. Throw a lethal explosive to your left.
Frag out. Heads up.
Activate your drone.
Deploying drone.
You, your commanding officer. Activate your drone's ability.
Ask the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
This vehicle is perfect for you, no?
Acquire vehicle. Let me verify where I am. Below that waypoint. Wait a minute, you can't see that waypoint, right? Always forget that part. Remember to try your best not to wreck or harm civilians. Hold vehicle. Exit vehicle. Move forward on foot. Next vehicle to pass in other direction, commandeer. Yep. Excellent. Continue to objective. Commanding officer will meet you there. I'll give a basic description of most of the basic training operations while you're there.
I'll drive.
Warning to viewers, I have always been a shitty driver. Yep. This is a surprisingly fast truck. Stand by. Like I said, I'm ready. Every time I hit the phone.
This is a message from the Free Rebel forces of Bolivia. By corrupting our government, by terrorizing our people, the cartel has all but taken over our country. Like frightened children, we hide under our...
Sync marking. We're gonna stop just outside that village. Do you have a sniper rifle equipped at this time? Standard SOP for first recruits to have a sniper and assault rifle. But we're actually going to be going up the hill, so it's amazing this truck is able to get up as far as it has. Well, the bike doesn't have near as much weight holding its money down. We're just full throttle right now. This is nothing short of a miracle. Honestly, we should actually get out and run. Driving surprisingly well today. person not responsible for it. It's not your vehicle. Or ghost. We're not responsible for anything except civilian lives. That we still take fault for. Use drone to scout village. Yeah. That'd be a very quick shower. That's more like taking a dip in the pool. All Private Frost goes AFK for a moment. Allow me to basically explain the basic training course. The basic training course is to simply observe, to make sure that they know exactly how to operate the basic functions in the game so that they can operate effectively as an RP player inside the operations. Basic knowledge that needed for the basic training course is the ability to move around, to shoot, to reload, to use throwables, to use drones, to mark targets with sync shot, to be able to use the ping and beacon functions, to be able to enter a vehicle as well as leave it, able to command your vehicle off on a road or otherwise, able to drive or pilot a vehicle or helicopter, able to aim and shoot a target, able to blow up a target, able to scale objects, able to crouch behind cover, able to swim, able to switch weapons, able to drop out of an aerial vehicle and successfully pull, shoot, and land without dying. That is the basic explanation of basic training. However, there is a lot more to it than just basic training. In order for them to rank up, which by the way we are using a Marine Corps ranking hierarchy, which means the private first class, lance corporal, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, gunnery sergeant, master sergeant, first sergeant, master gunnery sergeant, sergeant major, second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major. We skipped the officer ranks, so it goes straight to lieutenant colonel, brigadier general, colonel, major general, and lieutenant general, and then general. So everyone starts off as a private, except me, of course, because I'm actually the division leader, so I have to be able to give others orders. They have to achieve all the training courses, evaluation ops, which is basically training courses on steroids to like a mastery test, and then they also have to complete all necessary merit and overtime accomplishments to be eligible for promotion, at which point then it's up to their commanding officer whether they're actually promoted based on their combat evaluation and their ability to perform their duties. It gets harder and harder as it goes, obviously, but once you reach sergeant, the requirements to get beyond sergeant get infinitely harder. For instance, in order to reach private first class, you must complete the basic training course. To reach the lance corporal, you must have completed the previous requirements as well as the solo base assault training and evaluation, which is a little more advanced. Then to corporal, it goes even higher, and they are expected to be able to pass stealth training and evaluation. Then to get to sergeant, it gets a little bit harder. You have to complete your squad teamwork training, drivers and pilots training, squad teamwork evaluation, drivers and pilots evaluation, and breach training and evaluation, solo and team. Then to get to the staff sergeant, which is where we get into specific roles for each member. Like for instance, one's a sniper, one's a support gunner, one's an assault, one's a tactical, so on and so forth. They start getting into having to train in at least 2 classes and pass at least 2 evaluations. Then gunnery sergeant, we do the sniper or the heli sniper training and evaluation, which is basically when they try to take down an entire base while sitting on the side rack of a helicopter. It's not as easy as many people seem to think. Even without the massive bullet drop from long distance, you have to factor in that the helicopter, even when hovering, still moves around a lot. So you have to be able to predict that, take your time with your shots, and trust your own instincts. Once you've completed that, you're able to start working towards becoming a master sergeant. This is where merits start becoming required. Merits such as able to make a 400-meter kill with a sniper rifle, able to take down a vehicle from the back seat with an assault rifle, able to revive a teammate without a drone while amidst an assault, and able to complete a finale mission in a region solo. They also have to complete the location and timed assault training and eval, which is basically a more advanced version of the solo base assault training and eval. It's where you learn more about how the positioning of where you attack from, the terrain around the base, learning how to do it in a timely fashion, so on and so forth, because frankly, not everyone has all day. So you have to be able to do it in a timely manner without screwing up. So that training is extremely important. Something to note on the gunnery sergeant, which was the heli sniper training and eval. At this point, instead of just making you keep retaking the training and evals until you pass, at this point in the gunnery sergeant, all previous evaluations are retaken along with the heli sniper training and eval to make sure that your skills haven't gotten rusty. And if you fail in at least 3 of the previous evals when you retake them, you will not be able to receive a promotion until you've completed the trainings for the categories you failed and then retake the evals. Going on beyond Master Sergeant is the Master Gunnery Sergeant. There is a lot more merit and over time achievements that have to be done. Able to make a 500 plus meter kill in one shot, not an easy thing to do, let me tell you. Able to take down a helicopter without a high powered assault rifle or LMG. Able to revive a full team while amidst an assault. The drone can only be used once during this merit, and revived teammates cannot help others up in your stead. And then you have to be able to complete all missions in a 3-star or higher region solo. And then you must retake role-specific evals to brush up on your skills. Then it gets into the Sergeant Major, and this is where it gets ridiculously annoying. You see, at this point, we expect that you are able to design your own ops. It is at this point you're able to start hosting official ops on your own, where you're the commanding officer. So they need to know how their team works. They need to be able to gauge the strength and weaknesses. They've gone through the trials of battles long enough to know when to fight, when to run, when to stand your ground, when not to stand your ground. They're the ones who lead the squads into battle and will not hesitate to tell you how to do your job, because that's their job. In order to receive the Sergeant Major promotion, you must retake every evaluation up to this point. 2 fails mean you must restart all evals and trainings for the ones you failed. You only get 1 further chance to do this. If you do fail, it will be at least 1 real-time month before you are eligible to do the promotion. After that, all previous merits must be done. While it is possible to get the promotion without completing all merits, before this rank. At this rank, you must achieve all of them to be promoted. You must complete a specialized leadership training and evaluation. You must perform an op as leader from start to finish with another high-ranking officer there to gauge your performance. You must complete additional merits, which is able to requisition basic vehicle, armored vehicle, and helicopter. In other words, have fully leveled rebel vehicle drop-off support. Oh, hang on a second. Whoa! Hang on a second. Someone has their... And that would be me. That was my mistake. Anyway, I can continue even though I'm down. Anyway, where was I? Able to summon a level 3 squad of rebels. In other words, fully leveled guns for higher rebel support. Able to summon and shoot a mortar strike. It has to be a fully leveled mortar strike support. And able to take a 2-star Santa Blanca cartel base while using tier 40 or higher solo. All ranks beyond that one are given only by a general's recommendation. So at that point, you've reached the maximum rank you can get without having the favor of a general or a colonel. Now, that pretty much breaks down all of the training and evaluation requirements. However, the training and evaluations themselves are a little different. You see, we've actually broken down every single course into actual bullet pin explanations of what you're going to have to do to achieve these. And since he's taking so long, I'm going to have to actually read through these. Unless he just got back. Oh, thank God. I just finished explaining what all is required to get each rank. I was not looking forward to literally explaining every bullet pin of every single evaluation and training at the same time. I left my tier mode on. Then kill them? Yep. Yeah, that would do it. Alright then, now where were we? Oh, right, able to aim and shoot a target. I think that's already been pretty obvious. Sync shot the targets here. Didn't say shoot them, I said sync shot them. No, my tier mode's off now. Perform a sync shot. Set up the sync shot. That's all you have to do for that. There you go. And you completed the ping at the same time. Excellent. This is actually the perfect time to do this. Able to scale objects and crouch behind cover. That's going to be pretty obvious. Use this truck to crouch behind cover. Now scale it. Excellent. Now switch your weapons twice. Switch to pistol. Oh, you already did. Excellent. Now switch to primary. Alright. The next thing we need to do is basic aerial.
I asked the rebels to drop off a ride.
Okay, we got your helicopter.
Oh, I'll be the one flying over this. We're going to be testing your ability to drop out of an aerial vehicle and successfully pull, shoot, and land without dying. Can't believe this stream's already going on for 20 seconds. Let's curb the cussing, bro. This is a training video. It's alright, man. Just remember, maintain RP. Alright, for this test, you're going to drop out of your vehicle, or of this vehicle, pull your chute before you reach land, and land safely without dying. You're usually going to want to aim for areas that do not have a lot of trees or obstructions that can interact with your chute. It hasn't happened often, but if something hits your chute, sometimes it likes to disappear and then make you fall to your death. Begin. Excellent choice of landing site. Could have picked a better spot if I wanted to. Alright, there's one further thing to do. And then basic training will be complete. Operating a helicopter. Fortunately, the helicopter flight controls and plane flight controls in this game are ridiculously simplistic. And now landing. Without blowing this up. Unfortunately. It's kind of hard to fail this part, you know? Congratulations, you completed basic training. You are now eligible for private first class. Alright, that's the first step of Operation Hell's Gate. Now, here's a quick question for you, Private. Why do you think I dubbed this Operation Hell's Gate? Well, Private, you have no idea what. You're missing something at the end there, Private. Alright, that's better. I named it Operation Hell's Gate because the first hell that soldiers endure when they enlist is training. Then they enter the battlefield. Unfortunately, the battlefield is your training ground, so Hell's Gate. Alright, I hereby grant you field promotion to Private First Class. Congratulations. Now we're going to do the basics for Lance Corporal. Requirements for Lance Corporals are considered the first level of acceptable soldiers. They will commonly be called upon for simple combat ops and typically used as meat shields. This rank is acquired by completing the solo base assault evaluation. For more information on the course and more, visit Training and Evaluation Breakdown section. Yes, I'm reading this directly off of the manual. Yes, we made a manual. It's complete with everything from the description of the division, rules for the division, the ranks, the insignias, punishment system. It explains what's required to reach the rank, Then there's explanations of the basic. Yeah, let me finish, please. I'm going in order here. Then it tells you all the bullet points, basically like the objectives of each training and evaluation. Then it gets into the more fun stuff, which is the rules of the operations, basically what's expected when you're in the field. A punishment system, which applies specifically to the division. The actual clan rules will override them at any time. There's a specific dress code in the game because there's some things that are just absolutely ridiculous. So we certainly, Private. I should be saying PFC now, shouldn't I? Yeah, that is a perfect example. A Predator outfit. Well, the cloaking thing isn't necessarily inappropriate. It's just makes it difficult to see. Well, it's not necessarily unrealistic either. There is actual optical camouflage IRL. It's just that it's impractical in this game. It doesn't really do you any good. We also have the operation protocols, which is again more rules, but it's more like a etiquette code. And then of course there's a membership expectations section, basically where we explain what we expect of the members of the division. One of the most important things that we expect is that you do not violate another person's personal rights or get them into trouble with either another application or another game or another person. We don't like trolls, and we will kick them for trolling. Do remember that in some operations, especially when you have a full 4-man team, sometimes the operation leader will decide to give his second-in-command control of one of the other players while he maintains control of the unused one and split off into 2 teams for certain objectives. Bear in mind that while the person underneath the second will take orders from the second primarily, they still have to follow op leader's rules and orders because they do override his second. Always bear that in mind. Other than that, that pretty much gives you the nitty-gritty of the division right there. When you join our clan and you enter our division, there is actually a channel that has the link to the handbook, so you'll always have access to it when you need it. But for now, let's move on to the expectations for the next rank, which will be Lance Corporal. You're expected to perform the solo base assault eval. Are you ready for that, PFC? Alright, we're going to start with solo base assault training course. The bullet points stated here is take down 3 separate bases solo. Each base is progressively harder. The first base that we're going to be taking down is in the Itaqua region. It'll either be the Itaqua base in the south or the Atolo farm and its easterly cousin, Kulk Ranch. So, let's go ahead and head into the chopper and make our way. Luckily for us, we're already in the Itaqua region. Now bear in mind, for the training, or for the first 2 bases, you are not allowed to use your drone, you are not allowed to use any rebel supports, and you are to use an assault rifle only. This is an assault, not a stealth. You're not to use silenced weapons, and you will not have any assistance from me whatsoever. Do you understand, PFC? Alright. I'm going to drop you right in at the front gate. They'll see you almost instantly. Good luck. Bear in mind, this is training, so if you get downed, it is not a big deal. We will help you. But bear in mind that during the eval, you only get a 1 revive before you fail. Good luck.
Target is down.
We will be monitoring you from above.
Second target.
Watch out for targets dead ahead. Minigun en route. Rebels nearby. You do not have permission to free them at this time. Irrelevant. There's nothing we can do about that.
Something's fine. Makes 5.
Yes. Consumables are allowed.
Frag out. Eat it, motherfucker.
Alright.
Deploying drone.
Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Small group of tangos.
That tango's down.
Got another tango.
Third target.
Tango's on the roof and directly in front. Recommend you get to cover.
Eyes on a small group of tangos.
No further hostiles that are being detected on radar. Please confirm.
I'm looking at a small group of tangos.
Head due north and take out marked hostile. Verify no further enemies in immediate AO.
Frag out. Hola, putas. Second target, right there.
Targets confirmed. Standing by. Confirmed. Moving in for pickup. Evaluation 1 complete. Well, training 1 complete. I'm hearing myself in the speaker.
I'm just watching one of your videos.
Could you please mute your mic if you're going to listen to them out loud so they're not going into this stream?
I'm sorry.
Be much appreciated, sir. One moment. Sorry about that. The second base is typically located in the Okoro region. It is a Tier 2 region. It'll either be the city of Campo Ana and the outpost to the east, or the Villa Verde base and the Okoro base south of it. Bear in mind that the evaluation will always include both options. So in essence, in the evaluation, you're fighting 6 different battles. For this one, you will be taking on the Campo Ano village. Mainly because it's closer. For this one, you will be dropping in. The same rules apply. No silenced weapons, no support, no drones, binoculars only. Good luck. You will have limited verbal assistance from me. Good deploy. Wrong button.
Target is down.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Transmitting intel on enemy positions.
Viewers do bear in mind that while I did use that support to give him some assistance for the training, in the eval he will not have that bonus. This is to teach him to predict his surroundings rather than relying on his technology too much, because there's far too many instances where there's a jammer blocking the drone. At which point you have nothing but the old-fashioned method to rely on.
I got another. That's 5. That makes 5.
Status report.
Got another tango.
Confirmed. Personal status.
I got another tango.
Confirmed. Head due east and take the base directly next to the village. Be advised, Unidad patrol nearby. Do not engage Unidad. Minigun tower confirmed.
Our third target.
Recommendation that you go on foot. Shift due right. Avoid the gunner tower. Unidad chopper. Do not make noise. Unidad chopper is passing. You are clear to engage.
Eyes on a small group of tangos.
Got a mounted weapon.
Mortar confirmed. Affirmative.
I got the demo primed.
Recommend you clear the tower. Bear in mind, viewers, I'm giving recommendations to help them understand what is the best strategy under each scenario. Confirmed. Proceed due north to the base main. Base proper, excuse me. Increasing altitude to avoid detection.
Spotted one submachine gun.
Confirmed.
Count is now 5. Got a mounted weapon.
Unconfirmed. Please verify direction.
That's 5.
Confirmed. As you begin assault, chopper will assist by clearing the tower. There may be more than one.
Target number 5.
Tower clear.
Count is now 5.
Clear to engage.
Tango 5.
Chopper will be in field ready for exfil upon completion.
Drone is up.
Drone now has
Eyes
visual
on
on
third.
your position. Confirmed. No further enemy contact sighted. Report to chopper.
All pilot.
Second assault complete. Third base is in the Bukhara region and is stealth via long range with sniper rifle using suppressor. Scope and binoculars only for this operation. It will either be in the Todos Santos town in the west or the Charamoco village in the northeast. Verifying location of the car region. Car region confirmed. Affirmative. Change to tundra environment. You will be dropping in towards the top of the mountain. Your objective: kill all enemies without getting shot at. Bonus points if you are not observed. You will be dropping on the western mountain range. Clear for drop. Drop. Now, now, now. Clean drop. Be careful to mind your actual distance. Stand by before engaging. Affirmative. Overwatch position confirmed. Beginning spot.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
We have a problem. No enemies. I'm not detecting a single enemy sign. Confirm we are in Todos Santos. Confirmed. Targets located.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for... I got eyes on a captain.
Tango down.
You have incoming personnel. It may have been a civvy.
I'm spotting another tango. Marking a tango. He's close to that local. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Target number 2, there.
Possible threat detected. Sam. Well, it's not a Sam.
That tango's down.
It may just no longer be active. It's producing a massive heat signature, but it's not being marked, so...
Target is down.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Current location confirmed. Heat signature detected. Copy. Be advised, operation is over in 40 minutes. Be careful. If he starts firing at you, you fail. Kill confirmed. Recommend you take that target next.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Be advised. Heavy up the road. Due east. Target confirmed down.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Negatory. Enemies not all confirmed dead. No further targets sighted. Moving to spin up the helo. Helo spinning up. Congratulations. Solo base assault training is complete. Do you wish to complete the evaluation now? Then reload your ammo and let's go. We'll pick up ammo on the way. Where are you going? Okay, there you go. We will now begin the evaluation. The same requirements as training are still applicable. You are not permitted to die even once during eval unless caused by unplanned scenario, usually involving Unidad or accidental interference. If Unidad patrols or helicopters show up during eval and successfully interfere, eval is scrubbed and must be restarted, but does not count as a failure. You will have absolutely no spotting assistance and no guidance. You will be on your own. Your first target will be a farm, as well as a farm near it. You will be dropped on the road directly in front of it. Your job is to take it down. Are you ready? First two are always loud. We'll be in position in about 15 seconds. 5 seconds to drop in. Dropping you in now. Good luck. Didn't expect to land on a rebel truck, but okay.
One less bad guy.
It appears you'll have rebel assistance in this match. Man, I wish I had an AC-130 in this game. Because whenever I'm watching someone, especially during solo base assaults, I always end up circling the damn
Frag out.
thing.
Eat it, motherfucker.
I circle it slowly like I'm in an AC-130. It's like freaking habit from MW3 and 2. Not allowed to confirm one way or another. Head due east, clear the farm.
You got another tango.
PFC, is the area clear? Head due north along the road. Confirm that the T section at the main road is clear. If not, make it so. You will be picked up at that point. Pick up in 20 seconds. Do not kill civilians. Moving in for exfil. Dropping in now. Bear in mind, second objective is tricky. Enemy SAM site will prevent chopper from being able to come too close to the area. You will not be able to be picked up or rescued in case of emergency until that SAM is offline. You will be taking the city across the river from the SAM site. Your objective, clear the area, cross the bridge or through the water, eliminate SAM site before continuing on to the last objective. Do you understand? Very well. 30 seconds to drop. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Remember, the village on the archipelago-like landmass is the first target.
I'm seeing some kind of camp on the riverside. Lots of Sicarios, lots of go-fast boats.
This is a good spot logistically. They can transport supplies or cocaine faster from here.
You've gone the wrong way.
How much horsepower do you think those cigarette boats got? 1,000? Think they need that much when they already own the river?
You are at the wrong objective.
You want one of these boats, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
Negatory. Stand by for new orders. New orders are in. Use river for cover. Engage SAM site. It is on the far end of current encampment. Use river for cover. Do not engage until you have reached the SAM. C4 will be necessary to destroy it. Good luck. Be advised, Unidad activity in this area tends to be high. High chance of Unidad interference if you take too long. Begin mission. You're approaching general location of SAM site. Recommend you cut straight across from current position. Copy. Confirmed. Fire at full discretion. Please confirm if SAM site is KIA. Copy. Moving in for closer visual now. Proceed with objective. Clear current encampment. Be careful. Receiving phone call. Call from Central Command. Go for major chaos. Confirm Private Hollow will be unavailable for this op. I say again, confirm that Private Hollow will be unable to attend. Copy. Operation will proceed as a two-man team now. Good luck to you. Central Command has just informed me that Private Hollow will be unavailable. He will not be able to drop in. Understood. Be advised, encampment due west. It's considered completely separate by AI, but is still considered part of encampment. You're doing well, PFC. Confirming you are entering the western section of facility. Moving to destroy enemy helicopter or helipad. Aging. Enemy helicopter destroyed. Returning to high altitude. Mission fail. CO inbound. Could have been worse. Revival starting.
Tango down.
Clear AO. Man down. Got headshotted. I just realized why this is still going so hard. I forgot to readjust the difficulty. That was my bad. Mission parameter altered. Verify that your difficulty has been returned to arcade mode before proceeding. Revive me, then continue your mission. Interference is what got you killed.
Tango down.
Fuck, took you so long.
Continue your mission. My fuck up means that you get to keep going. Lucky you.
Target number 2, there.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
I hate it when my character says that. Sure, a lot of lights and switches up here. It's like she doesn't know how to fly. Hell, who knows, maybe I don't. Reinforcements inbound.
Second target, right there. Count is now 5.
Requesting confirmation on AO security. Affirmative. Copy. Head due north and clear the village across river. Your point of entry is up to you. Affirmative. We have eyes on the vehicle. Tracking now.
You got a mounted weapon.
How you did that with a loud assault rifle from a distance is beyond me. Affirmative. Maintaining and tracking.
You got a mounted weapon.
Copy.
You got a mounted weapon.
Confirm call out of mounted weapon.
You got a
No,
mounted weapon.
no, I'm confirming. I'm confirming because your character said it. You know, it's funny because you've technically already gone through these trials, so you already know what the fuck you're doing. Understood. 10 minutes remain and up. Confirm area clear. Locate remaining targets and eliminate. Copy. Confirm that the base is clear. Moving in outside gate. Do me a favor. Assist me in finding Taramoko village. It's in the northeast of Bakara. I'm having trouble finding it. Charamoko village. Mark it for me. Location confirmed. Thank you. The white is so hard for me to see in. Alright, this is a silent sniper only. If they detect you enough to start moving towards you, you will not get the hidden merit. But unless they start shooting at you, you have not failed. Bear in mind that succeeding in getting the hidden merit will favor you well later on. In other words, it increases your chances of receiving a higher commendation than just Sergeant Major. It's one of those overtime achievements that makes it more likely that a general will promote you beyond the Sergeant Major. Feeling tired, Private? Well, suck it up, Buttercup. Shall I get you a donut? You'll be dropping on the western mountain range. Aim for the top of the ridge and work your way down. Remember, the village is angled downward away from you. It'll be a lot harder to hit from this side. Ready? Go, go, go. Good luck, PFC. It's funny because this village is almost identical to the other one. And like in so many ways. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but every time I have someone do the evaluation of this village, I always change their angle of assault. Like last time I had someone, it was I think it was Wes actually. I had him assault from the south end. A lot harder. Crank, when he was part of the clan, he did a flawless job from the north end. He cleared the tower area and then just went through the whole thing like nothing. West did pretty good too. They never saw him. There is activity in the city. Very close to you, in fact. Now, how many times has that proven to be wrong for you? Can't count how many times you failed a mission just because you thought it was empty and it ended up not being empty and they knifed you. Or worse, shot you. Don't think it'd be very pleasant to have a 50 caliber round fired through your body at point blank range. You've been shot by a 50 caliber sniper rifle at point blank range? Huh, haven't we all? And somehow we keep managing to survive. I'd say it's God, but frankly speaking, it's just lots of syringes. And a lot of adrenaline. Engaging night vision. Well, if so, then you've just gotten the easiest luck of your life. There's gotta be more than that. I wouldn't have put it as a place to do an evaluation if that was it. Are we sure this isn't the village that we already hit? Because of how it's so similar to the other ones, like... Oh well, congratulations, you got an easy win. Now watch, I'll land and just like hundreds of enemies freaking show up. I seem to have that luck. Congratulations, PFC. You passed evaluation. You're now eligible for Lance Corporal. I will recommend that you get a full-fledged promotion to Lance Corporal after this operation. Unfortunately, our op time is just about up. So why don't we head back to the Ottawa region safe house and call it a day, eh? Let's roll out.
I'll fly.
Not for you, no. No, I mean, there's no way for you to know. You're not told when you've accomplished a certain merit. Frankly speaking, I don't know if I should give it to you, considering you did too much. And again, it's not up to me. It's up to General. Which is also me. That's my out of field rank, General, because I'm the leader of the division. It seems like a conflict of interest, but when it comes down to it, I do my duties. Drop now, now, now. Well, you better get out of that fast, because I'll jumped out. Perfect time to test if you can get out of a helicopter while in the menu. I'm just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. We're gonna crash! In the words of my father, you're gonna die! Just instantly slow down. Like not even a meter dropped, and I was like, boom. Instantly slowed down, like, wow. Okay. Again, of that. I'd say that was a pretty good operation, Private. Congratulations. And to the viewers watching this op, we thank you for watching this op. Hopefully it's given you a little insight in how we do things and how we expect things done. Granted, we were still pretty lax with the realism in the hierarchy and command, but that's pretty normal for us because it's just the two of us, you know. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you next time at the next op.